What's up, baseball fans? So we continue on with our positional rankings for 2020, with today focusing on center field. Let's not waste any time, let's get to it. At number 10, I have Aaron Hicks. Starting off the top 10 is someone I know all too well of, and that's Aaron Hicks. He was limited to only 59 games in 2019 due to an elbow injury that required Tommy John, but with the layoff, he should be ready to go by the start of the 2020 season. In those 59 games last season, he hit .235 with 12 homers and 36 RBIs, along with a .769 OPS. In the field, he wasn't anything special, but he wasn't terrible either, having -1 defensive runs saved and a UZR of 0.6. Make no mistake though, when healthy, Hicks is a very solid player. He played most of the 2018 season and hit 27 homers with 79 RBIs and an .833 OPS. He just needs to find a way to stay on the field, considering he's only averaged 93 games a season. If he can stay healthy in 2020, he'll definitely be a key figure in the Yankees' title hopes. At number 9, I have Whit Maryfield. And he actually played more second base than center field in 2019, but he'll be shifting over more to center field in 2020. Maryfield is a very solid player, and in 2019 he hit .302 with 16 homers, 74 RBIs, a career best .811 OPS, and a WRC plus of 110. In 47 career games in center field, he saved 4 runs defensively, along with a solid UZR of 2.6. With a full season in center, he should only improve there and continue to be one of the more solid players in the league. At number 8, I have Byron Buxton. Up next is the former number 2 pick from the 2012 draft, Byron Buxton. One thing plaguing Buxton in his career so far is just staying on the field, only appearing in more than 100 games once and averaging only 76 games a season. However, when on the field, he has been very productive and, if not, spectacular. In 2019, he hit .262 with 10 homers, 46 RBIs, and 14 stolen bases. Defense has definitely been one of his more strong points though, saving 42 runs for his career along with a UZR of 25.8. In 2019, he saved 10 runs, which ranked 5th among all center fielders, along with a UZR of 8.7 that ranked 2nd. If Buxton can just stay on the field, he could easily be near the top of this list. At number 7, I have Starling Marte. At number 7, we have the newest Marte on the Diamondbacks to go along with Ketel Marte, and that's Starling Marte. Marte has been around for quite a while now, and he's proven to be an effective player in the majors, hitting .287 for his career, along with averaging 13 homers, 52 RBIs, and 30 stolen bases a season. In the last couple of seasons, though, we've seen the power in RBIs step up a bit. In 2019, he hit .295 with 23 homers, 82 RBIs, along with 25 stolen bases, and an .845 OPS. He's solid offensively, but defensively in center field, he's always been below average, which is why he lands a little lower on this list. In 2019, his poor defense continued, giving up 9 runs that ranked 6th worst among center fielders, along with a -7.6 UZR that ranked 3rd worst. He's always had better defensive statistics in left field, so personally, I think he would be a better fit there. However, he should provide a solid offensive boost to the D-backs in 2020. At number 6, I have Victor Robles. Coming in at number 6 is Victor Robles, who's coming off a World Series championship with the Nationals. In his first full season with the Nationals in 2019, Robles was effective offensively, hitting .255 with 17 homers, 65 RBIs, 28 stolen bases, and an OPS of 781. Where he really provided value, though, was on defense, saving 23 runs, which was first among center fielders, and a UZR of 5.3 that ranked 8th. At only 23 years old, Robles has so much more potential, and with more experience, he could easily climb up this list. At number 5, I have Ramon Loriano. At number 5, we have the Oakland A's center fielder who played his first full season in 2019, Ramon Loriano. In his first full season in 2019 with the A's, he was solid offensively. In 123 games in 2019, he hit .288 with 24 homers, 67 RBIs, an .861 OPS, and a WRC plus of 126 that ranked 7th among center fielders. Like I said though, he was better on the offensive side than on the defense, which may be surprising to some, considering he's known for his great plays and his arm. Even though he has a couple of highlight reel plays, that doesn't make him a great defender overall. In 2019, he had -7 defensive runs saved, which was 8th worst among center fielders, and a -3.0 UZR, which was the 14th worst. Evaluators have said that this is mostly due to the routes that he runs rather than his athleticism. If he can improve in this department, he could easily be higher on this list. Look out for him in the coming years. At number 4, I have Lorenzo Cain. Here's a guy that we've heard of for a while now, Lorenzo Cain, who's been solid in his career. However, in 2019, his offensive numbers took a slight dip. He hit .260 compared to his .288 lifetime average, along with 11 homers, 48 RBIs, and 18 stolen bases. His OPS also decreased, going from .813 in 2018 to only .697 in 2019. Along with his WRC plus going from 124 in 2018 to only 83. However, one down year offensively for his standards won't make me drop him down further on this list, and he can thank his defense for that. He's still one of the best defensive center fielders in the game, saving 22 runs that ranked 6th in all of baseball, along with a UZR of 7.0 that ranked 4th among center fielders. If he can find a way to get back on track offensively, he can easily stay atop this list. At number 3, I have George Springer. Now we move into the top 3 of the center fielders, which I must say is very top heavy. At number 3, I have George Springer. Sure, he's coming off the cheating scandal, and who knows how he'll do moving forward, but he had some insanely good numbers in 2019. He hit .292 with 39 homers, 96 RBIs, along with a .974 OPS that ranked 8th in the majors, along with a 156 WRC plus that ranked 6th. Defensively, he was also solid, saving 7 runs, which ranked 9th among center fielders, along with a very good UZR of 3.9. This year is a contract year for him, and along with coming off the cheating scandal, it's going to be an interesting year for Springer. At number 2, I have Cody Bellinger. Before the Mookie Betts trade, Cody Bellinger wouldn't even be on this list, but with Mookie now at Dodger, Bellinger will slide over to center field. It's crazy to be putting Bellinger in the 2 spot here because he's just amazing. If you really want to make things interesting, there could be a debate that Cody Bellinger actually had a better overall season than Mike Trout in 2019. Offensively, Trout was better, but Bellinger wasn't too far behind. In a 2019 season that earned him the NL MVP, he hit .305 with 47 homers that ranked 4th overall, 115 RBIs, an OPS of 1.035 that ranked 3rd, and a WRC plus of 162 that ranked 5th. Where an argument can be made that Bellinger had an overall better season than Trout is on the defensive side, where he was very good. He played mostly right field in 2019, but he did play some center field as well. Overall in the outfield last year, he saved 23 runs, which ranked 3rd among all outfielders, and had a UZR of 10.3, which ranked 4th. I can say personally, I'm very excited to see what Bellinger does in the next 5 to 10 years. He's only 24 years old, which is a scary thought. And at number 1, I have Jackie Bradley Jr. Jackie Bradley Jr. has been one of the most amazing center. I'm just kidding. At number 1, I have Mike Trout. He's not just the best center fielder in the majors. He's not just the best player in baseball. He's the best player in the entire freaking universe. Since he was called up in 2011, he's averaged an 8.1 wins above replacement, which is just mind-boggling to me. In 2019, he hit .293 with 45 homers, 104 RBIs, and a 1.083 OPS that was 2nd in the majors, and a WRC plus of 180 that ranked 1st. On the defensive side, though, he was actually slightly below average, giving up 2 runs defensively, along with a UZR of -0.9. At the end of the day, though, it's Mike Trout. He's simply the best player there is, and it's been that way for some time now, and I don't see that changing anytime soon. So that's my list. Tell me down below in the comments what you think. That's all I got for right now. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.